It's working. For now. Yeah, thanks again for your 27 months of Prime. Proud to be your Prime subscriber. Sub. Great. We've had a lot of power outages this morning. We've had 2. Is that a lot? A Prime friendo. Oh. So are you. Ah, shit. I'm gonna go. Whoa. That's a... I've forgotten how to play the game again. No... Blizzard boost. Do we have... We have 4 Epi boost. I'm gonna use it on him. He can get the Thunder boost because we're in Iceland. Oh, don't worry. You're not going to get any plot. We didn't cook. We've not cooked. It's probably way too loud, if I had to guess. I hope I'm not supposed to not go down here. It was not. What? I don't understand. I don't understand anything about audio. Me, a person trying to actively get something recorded, does not understand audio. Because it hits the 25, and I'm like, that's too loud. Well, I'm up at 10, so... Shit, dog, I don't know. I'm just here to do this. Oh, it's examine. Gooseburr.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem.
Okay, I feel like you can make that jump. I'm gonna do it again. I know it's doing. It's a Mickey!
Let's see.
That's a Mickey. Yeah. Treasure already? Good lord, y'all are checking off squares like nobody's business. Force rings. Hey, NDL. Equipment. AP goes to 1. Ooh, plus. What? What is this doing? Oh, it's taking... What? Okay, I learned. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten anything new. No. I haven't gotten anything new.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Ingredients.
Ha! Yeah.
Am I supposed to go this way? I don't... Wait. Fuck, I'm lost. You have to craft... I can't Minecraft! So they want me to go down. I have to go down this dumbass mountain now?
Back off.
Ugh. Treasure. Ooh, a big treasure. I get real lucky whenever I find a Mickey. It is not by design that I am going to find any of them ever. It is often out of sheer luck that I find it. This is a damn cutscene. Hopefully it's low enough. I don't know. We'll see. Remember that we're in Act 1, Scene 4. We just had Ophelia talk with everybody. And we're about to have Hamlet go chill on the guard watch with his boys. Starting with Hamlet and then Horatio. The wind bites keenly. It's very cold. It's sharp and it's a sharp and bitter wind. What's the time? Not yet midnight. No, it's struck, says Marcellus. Indeed? I didn't hear it. It's approaching the time of the ghost usually walks. And then, just then, there's a flourish of trumpets inside the castle, and 2 cannons fire. What does that mean, my lord? And Hamlet says, I don't have really time to read all that. We'll read this part. The king is celebrating tonight, drinking deep, being merry, and rollicking the wild dances. And as he drains his tankards of Rhenish wine, kettle drums and trumpets blare out the celebration of his toasts. Is this a custom? It certainly is, but in my opinion, though I am a Dane and born of it, is a tradition far better broken than observed. This drunken revelry makes us mangled and put to shame the other nations. They call us drunkards and besmirch our reputation by alluring us as swine. Indeed, it diminishes our considerable achievements and loses our esteem. Particular individuals are often affected in the same way because of some constitutional defect, such as something inherited, which isn't their fault, since one cannot choose one's ancestors, or some dominant character trait that leads to irrational conduct, or some behavior pattern that often convens conversion. These men suffering as already in parentheses again. These men suffering, as I say, from being marked by one defect, a blemish on nature of bad luck. No matter what they offer, no matter what other virtues, even if they are pure and as plentiful as humanly possible, will be corrupted as far as the public opinion is concerned. But as one single fault, that small speck of evil oft outweighs all the good in a man to his own discredit. And then the ghost enters. Oh my god, there's a ghost. I did make everything more expensive. It's called inflation. Also, everyone's been watching, and we haven't done it in a while, so I can up the prices. You know, we haven't had as many things, so, you know, we haven't had as many of these streams. We haven't had as many, what's it called? We haven't had as many nicknames. You know, we haven't had as many things called and done. But people are watching. The way that I see it is that you can get a new nickname by watching for 4 hours. Like, by then, you're committed. You're in. You can make me watch a cutscene, you know, after, you know, 2 of these streams. You know, I really want to... I'm giving you really 3 cutscenes. 2 to 3 cutscenes. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short. Satsy wants their name in the credits. Satsy, don't you have your name in the credits? I thought you did. Did you not? Not that I know of. Well, listen up, friendo. Thanks for making fun of me. For showing up for, Satsy and Blank. Well, by that point, you know, I'm like, yeah, you're in. And I thought so. Hannah, you got enough for Farmville, though. Farmville? What's it called? I want to make better of the points. I want to make them useful, but that's hard. Am I going backwards? I'm going backwards. And I don't want to do like a coffee or tea thing. Really, I want there to be a light that you can adjust. But that's hard. Cassie, we just got a cutscene too. I don't have a button for that. Hello. Here's shit. We'll just do this. You get on this one. You know the rules. It's 8 that you want. You got 2, so you're a winner. Great job. Great job. Read a book. Oof, I win. Right? The ghost appears. Look, my lord, here it is, says Horatio. Crossing himself, says Hamlet says, crossing himself. No, it's what his action is. Angels and God's messengers defend us. To the ghost, he says, whether you are a good angel or a devil, whether you're my angel or my devil, bring with you the heavenly breezes or hellish blast. Whether your intentions are wicked or benevolent, you come in form that's so easy to question that I speak to you. I call you Hamlet, king, father, royal Dane. Oh, answer me. Do not let me burst with ignorance. But tell me why your bones, buried with the sacred rites, and coffined in death, have burst from their shroud, and why the tomb in which we saw you quietly buried has opened its waiting marble doors to cast you up again. What can it mean? What can it mean when you, dead corpse, revisit us again in full armor by moonlight, making night terrifying, and we, simple mortals, rack our brains distressfully with thoughts about realms beyond our ken? Tell us the reason. Why? What do you want with us? And the ghost beckons to our boy Hamlet. Horatio, it beckons you. It beckons you to go away with it, and as if it wants to say something to you alone. Wow, I read that entirely wrong. As if it wants to say something to you alone. I said it right. See how curiously it waves and turns. Oh, you have a friend. See how curiously it waves you towards a more distant place. But don't go with it, says Marcellus. We have a snowman. Betwixt Jim, betwixt stone. Am I just going down still? Ah!
Here we go. Back off.
Ah!
Try this. Gotcha. Yeah. Got him. Gotcha. Go. My shield.
Ah!
Back off. You're through. Go get him.
Wrong way, come on. Too many fights and I'm all turned around. So our favorite, one of my favorite restaurants in town was closed for the month of September. It's not, or August. It's not like we ever went there regularly, but knowing now that it's not open, I'm sad. We had it yesterday because it was their last day before their break, and I'm just like, man. Because now all I can do is think about it, and I just want a hot chicken bowl. Almighty avalanche? What is this?
Together. There. Go get him.
I'm on an ice rampage.
Go get him. Go get him.
Let's finish it.
Here we go. You need to chill.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was amazing. I remember when Frozen like came out, I think on DVD? Came out 2013, right? I remember everyone was fucking dying to check it out from the library. Workshop! Oh my god, we've not done this in a jillion years. Oh. 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 Look at this. We can make a new weapon. What? Yes. We did it. Look, Ed, I did it. Oh my god, there's so many things to make. I forgot about this. We can make more of these. Where's my star? Can I do this? I can. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. Photo missions? What is this? Did I do any of this? Collector's goals? What? Oh, that's how you open. Oh, I see. I get it now. You could just make the materials you need? I did not know. Wow, okay. Can I make a mithril crystal? No, I cannot. Well, let me buy a coin, because I don't want to die. You can only carry one. Oh, those bitches. Oh. Can I not buy in bulk? Oh my god. I don't know why I'm buying all these, but I am. Holy hell, what if I bought 99 chocolate mousses? Speaking of mousse, hope you're ready for a good video. Oh look, a Warhammer. What? Oh, we've got lots of that. Oh, I shouldn't buy the food. I'm dumb. I should buy the things I don't have. Beef! I can make the food. Look at all this. Look at these. Look at this. Okay, remember to equip it. Equip your stuff. Remember that. Equipment. Donald. Mage staff. Look at that. It's so much better. Yeah, please. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying. Marshmallow. I'm doing all I can, man. When did we get more? We got more stuff. Risk dodge. Counter impact. Air slide, yes. Combo plus. Withstand combo, yes. Not auto finish. We never want to auto finish. Choose when you want to finish. That's good. Let's save. Oh, I spent a lot of money. It's fine. Look what we did. We know how to play the game now. This is going to be a cutscene. I might as well just jump to our play. Where am I? He's beckoning to him. Don't go with it. Horatio says, no, by no means. Hamlet, I will not... it will not speak. Therefore, I will follow it. Don't, my lord. Why? What's the fear? I don't value my life as highly as a pin. Or, and as for my soul, what can it do... What can it do to that? Being somewhat as immortal as itself. It waves me on again. I'll follow it. Horatio reacting to this. What if it tempers you towards the ocean? What if it tempts you towards the ocean, my lord, or the fearful precipice? Just Jesus. Or the fearful precipice that overhangs the sea. Jesus. It's fine. Or the fearful precipice that overhangs the sea. There's And there assumes some horrible form that could deprive you of your reason and make you reason and make you mad. Think of it, the very situation in itself that puts desperate thoughts into every brain that sees the sea from such a height. It's true, the ocean's scary, but we love it. That sees the sea from such a height, and hears it roar below. It's still waving me on. Go, I'll follow you, says Hamlet. Marcellus is finally like restraining him at this point. He says, "You shall not go, my lord. Take your hands away," says Hamlet. "Do as do as we say. You shall not go. My fate cries out, and the smallest artery of my body has the courage of the lion slain by Hercules." He turns to the ghost again. "Still it calls me. Let me go, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of anyone who tries to stop me." Reaching for his sword, he finally says, "Go away, I say." And to the ghost, "Go on, I'll follow you." The ghost leaves, and Hamlet also follows. Horatio to this, "He's gone crazy in his fantasies. Let's follow. It wouldn't be right to obey him. Let's pursue him. What will come of this? There's something foul. There's something rotten in the state of Denmark." I'll read the original line for that. It's really good. "Heaven will sort it out." And thus ends... Oh, no, let's follow him, says Marcellus. And thus ends Act 1, Scene 4. Cover slide. Ooh, we're playing, what's that game? Gears of War. No! Let's wait. Oh. No! No! What? Like, why is he jumping? Oh, that's why they wanted me to cut through this.
Get ready to go.
Oh man, do you think there's treasure out there? I hope there is. Oh god, please don't push me back. We can probably come back here. How do we...
I say we rest here for a bit.
Thanks, Goofy.
We should be safe here.
That's a new thing that we can craft with. We can craft more stuff.
Look, he's protecting us from the storm.
Thanks, Marshmallow.
Okay,
This is
guys.
gonna be a short cutscene.
Storm's
I know it
dying
is. We can wait.
Gorge, I hope Anna and Elsa are okay.
I hope it is. It's got... Yeah. See, they're juking us. Look what they did. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. Okay, this is an actual cutscene. This is the movie. This is the end of the movie. Act 1, Scene 5 is going to be Hamlet and the Ghost, and they're further along, a distance along the battlements. Hamlet says, "Where are you leading me?" "Answer, I'll go no further." "Listen," says the ghost. "I will. Daybreak is almost here, when I must give myself to the infernal and tormenting flames. He prefers to purgatory. Alas, poor ghost, don't pity me, but give your full attention to what I shall reveal. Speak, I have no choice but to hear. So you are so bound. So you are so you. So you are also bound to revenge. When. So you are also bound to revenge when you shall hear. What? I am your father's ghost, doomed for a certain period to walk all night, and during the daylight to fast in flames, till the wicked sins done during my lifetime are burnt and purged away. If I were not forbidden to reveal the secrets of my prison, I could tell you a tale whose simple word would terrify your soul, freeze your young blood, make your two eyes protrude from their sockets. Your tousled hair would straighten out, and every individual hair to stand on end like quills upon a frigid porcupine. That's some great imagery. That's the word I wanted. That's some amazing imagery there. But this revelation of the afterlight is not for your ears of flesh and blood. Listen, listen. Listen, listen, oh listen, if you ever loved your father. Oh God, revenge is foul and most unnatural murder. Murder most foul, as it is the best, as in the best it is, and this most foul and strange and natural. We gotta fight a wolf? We gotta fight a wolf. Look at that, the fireworks! It's little wolfies! I'm dying. Donald, I need you. I lost my boosty boost move. Boosty boost? You know what I'm talking about. My spell, my thing to get my power up. You know, the thing. Also, my magic wasn't restoring because I had a smidgen left. It's driving me insane. You're not gonna hit the right guy, are you? You sure didn't. It did! This boss is really cool. Oh, hell. Alright, we got a problem. I have to go look at a thing with my fence. My fence guy is working outside. I gotta go look at that. It's Griffin. Thank you for being a friend. My fence guy needs me really quick, so let me go out and talk to him. What a surprise. We don't have a bingo square for this. Entertain yourselves with... Griffin's gonna tell us a joke. Defense is the joke. I'll be back in a minute. How about that? Sorry to put this on pause. Whoops. This is very exciting. The fence is really coming along. The fence is really coming along, and I must share. This arc has been going on for 2 years now. Get a load of that. That's a fence. That's a fence. That's a fence. It's a fence. So that's the shortest side. That's the shortest side of it. But they've already framed in the rest of it, and they're starting to put up the boards for the other side of it. So it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's amazing. All right, we're just I'm very happy about this. I know, I need to make a cut to screen. I also need to record Pikachu, but I haven't downloaded Audacity. There's, again, so many things I gotta do. I'm losing it. Shit. Don't ask me this again. Cancel. Please. Alright, we're fine. Oh. Oh, we gotta kill the wiggle worms before we get crushed by the moon. I guess. Oh no. Atlas!
You got this. Come on.
What's happening?
You're out of here.
Also, Griffin, good to see you. Good to see you back on. Good to see everybody. I'm glad you're all here. Look at this wolf. Wolf.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Heal.
Just press the X button. I'm just hitting the X button, which is every fight in Kingdom Hearts. You just hit the X button. No. No. Did all of you listen to Griffin's new song that he put on the SoundCloud? It's on the SoundCloud, and it's in Promote. It's very jazzy. Griffin, if you want to post the... Can you post the linky link for us? If you want to post a little linky link, I won't be sad. I won't be sad. You were basically a seasoned pro. Sub-Zero Impact. Thankfully, I don't get crushed by the moon.
Together. Come on.
Is that a bingo? Is that a Scatman bingo? Man, the Hamtaro worked so well for anything. I love it. GG, Scatman. Is that our first bingo of the day? I don't know. I mean, what if I died right here? Wouldn't that be awful? I might. I'm getting blasted by something. That's a win. I don't know how long this cutscene is going to be, but I'll leave it a bit. Murder most foul, as it always is, but this one exceptionally foul, remarkable, and against nature. Tell me quickly, so that with speed swifter than thinking, or the thoughts of love, I may sweep to my revenge. Well said. You'll be the you'll be as languid as the drowsy poppies that root in comfort on the banks of the Lith. If this does not arouse you. Now, Hamlet, listen. The official story is that, sleeping in my garden, a snake bit me. So everyone in Denmark is vilely misled by the lying account of my death. Know this, noble youth. The serpent that stung your father's life away now wears his crown. Dun dun dun. As I suspected, my uncle, yes, that incestuous and adulterous beast, with clever witchcraft and treacherous skills. Oh, such wicked cleverness and such seductive skills. It's very seductive, what he did. Oh, I thought the screen was frozen. Everything's fine. He satisfied his shameful lust by infatuating by infatuating my apparently virtuous wife. Oh, Hamlet, what a fall from grace that was, to go from me, whose love was such a high quality that has kept total faith with the vow I made in her marriage, and to descend to a wretch whose merits were poor, who were poor compared to those of mine. But just a virtue can never be seduced. Good Lord, something is happening. Even when tempted with the lewdness and sanity disguise. So lust, though it takes the form of the radiant angel, will gratify its appetite in a holy bed. I was checking to make sure I didn't have a cutscene to watch. We're good. Jesus, where am I? In the form of a radiant angel will gratify its appetite in a holy bed, finding its victims amongst the deprived. But stay. I think I can smell the morning air. Let me be brief. Sleeping in my garden, my custom always in the afternoon. During my hour of relaxation, your uncle stole upon me with poisonous sap in a vial. In my ear, he poured the essence, whose effect is so injurious to a man's blood, that swift as a quicksilver it runs through the veins, and with a sudden force it thickens and curdles the healthy blood like acid dropping into milk. It did this to mine, and immediately my skin erupted like that of a leopard, with a vile and loathsome crust all over my smooth body. Thus, as I slept, I was deprived by my brother of my life, my crown, my queen, all at once, slain in the midst of my daily trespasses, without benefit of the last rites. Totally unprepared, sent to my final reckoning, all with my sin upon my head. Which is very sad, because that was the whole point, because he wants him to just let that guy die, get him out of here. Oh, how horrible. Oh, how horrible, how horrible, how most horrible. If you if you have any natural feelings in you, do not tolerate it. Do not let the royal bed of Denmark be a couch of lust and damned incest. But, however you decide to proceed, do not poison your mind, nor take any action against your mother. Leave her to heaven. And to the stings of her own conscience. A quick farewell. The glowworm's ineffective fire begins to fade. He's talking about the moon. The glowworm's ineffective fire begins to fade, showing the morning and near. Adieu, 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 remember me. And the ghost vanishes. Hamlet says, "Oh, you angels, oh earth." He realizes the ghost's origin. He realizes the ghost's origins are in doubt. What else shall I shall I call on hell too? Do not break my heart, you. Do not break my heart, you see. You see ones. Do not suddenly grow old. You've kept me firmly on my feet. Remember you, yes, you poor ghost. While I still have memory in my demented head, remember you, yes. I'll forget all the trivial, frivolous memories, all bookish wisdom, all past impressions bared on youthful experiences and observation. Your command alone shall be filed away. Your command alone shall be filed away in my brain, unmixed with less important matters. Yes, by heaven, he winces again as the ugly memories return. Oh, that most wicked woman! Oh, the villain, that seeming damned villain! He fumbles in his pockets. My notebook! I must take note that a man can smile, and smile yet be a villain. At last, I'm sure it is true in Denmark. He scribbles as he speaks. So, uncle, there you are. Now my slogan is, adieu, adieu, remember me. I have given my oath. That's all very exciting. We finally got the plot of the play. NDL, answering your question, yes, it was back then. Any member of your extended family would be considered incestuous. Not cousins, but sister-in-law, yeah. We've got another cutscene. Horatio and Marcellus appear. My lord, Lord Hamlet, heaven protect him. So it be. Hello, ho, ho, my lord. It's like he's calling to a falcon. The original line is, hello, ho, ho, boy. Come, bird, come. Oh, and he says that. Are you all right, my noble lord? What news, my lord? Oh, astounding, says Hamlet. My good lord, tell it. No, you'll reveal it. No, you'll reveal it. I won't, my lord, I swear by heaven. Nor will I, my lord. They're trying to say, hey, let us know what they said. Respecting women in my Shakespearean plays? That's a good one. What do you say then? Would anyone ever think that? But will you keep a secret? Yes, by heaven. He draws them close and says, "There's not a single villain living in all of Denmark who isn't a thoroughgoing rogue. There's no need for a ghost to come from the grave to tell us that, my lord." How right? You're absolutely right. And so, without more ado, speaking of another play, Much Ado About Nothing, am I right? I think it's best if we shake hands and part. In your whatever direction your business and pleasures direct you. Because every man that has business and pleasure... Oh, they're zooming in on Sora's heart because it's all about Sora's heart. Oh, now his mouth. Because every man has business and pleasure, such as it is. And for our own poor part, I'll go pray. Your words are wild and hysterical, my lord. I'm sorry they offend you. I really am. Yes, indeed, I really am. No offense, my lord. Yes, by St. Patrick, there is, Horatio, and much offense, too. As for this vision here, it is a genuine ghost, I'll Let me tell you that. As for your desire to know what we have said to each other, suppress it as best you can. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars and soldiers, grant me one small request. What is it, my lord? We will. Never to reveal what you have seen tonight. My lord, we won't. No, but swear to it. Honestly, my lord, I won't tell. Nor I, my lord, in faith. Swear upon my sword. And he raises it. We have sworn already, my lord. Indeed. But upon my sword. He will not be denied. Indeed. And the voices go, and the ghost is speaking here now. It says, swear. Aye, aye, boy. Do you say so too? And he's kind of turning to both of them. Aye, boy. Do you say so too? Are you there too, old faithful? And then to them again, because he's trying to address the ghost at that moment. Come on. You hear this fellow down in the cellar. Agree to swear. Propose the oath, my lord. Never to speak what you have seen. Swear by my sword. The ghost in a different area says, swear. And then Horatio and Marcellus do so. They do the same. Here and everywhere. When we're swift, we'll swift our ground. Come here, gentlemen, and lay your hands on my sword again. Swear by my sword, never to speak of what you have heard. Swear by the sword, he says. Yeah, they're cursing. And finally, they swear. Well said, old mole. Well said, old mole. Can you tunnel through the earth so fast? What a skillful miner. Let's move. Let's move once more, good friends. Day and night. This is very strange. And Hamlet says, kind of in one more little monologue for the rest of the scene. And therefore, as it is a stranger, welcome it. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than philosophy realizes. But come, here as before, swear that you will never, so help you God, however strange or odd I might sometimes behave, because I may perhaps think it is best to feign insanity. That if you see me in such a time that you never will, by means of arms folded like this, he demonstrates, or to shake my head like this, and he shows them, or by uttering some cryptic phrase like "well, we know," or "we could have if we so wished," or if we choose to speak," or "there are those who could say more," or other slightly ambiguous hints, give any indication that you know the truth about me. Swear this, upon God's mercy in your hour of need. Swear, he says for a third time, and they all do it again. Rest, terrible spirit. Then to Horatio and Marcellus. So, gentlemen, my fondest regards to you, and whatever a man may do, whatever a man may do who's as poor as Hamlet, to show his love and friendship to you, God willing, you shall not lack it. Let us go together. Let us go in together, and don't forget your fingers on your lips, please, giving a shh motion. Everything is a mess, but what cursed bad luck that I should be chosen to put things right. No, come, let's go together. They all walk together. I don't know how the scene is going on because I need a drink of water. Guess what? That ends Act 1, Scene 5, and the entirety of Act 1. How exciting. Only 4 more acts to go. I don't know who this man is. Act 2, Scene 1. The apartment of Polonius. Enter Polonius and a servant, Rinaldo. They're discussing Laertes, and remember, Laertes is the son of Polonius and the brother of Ophelia. So Ophelia and Laertes, brother and sister. That's who they are. Polonius is like a councilman. He gets stabbed later. Do I know that guy? I don't know if I know that guy. I know that guy. He's got a guitar. We fought him. He's Waterman. Right? I'm pretty sure that's Water Guy. Polonius is speaking to Rinaldo. Give him this money and these notes, Rinaldo. I will, my lord. You'd certainly be very wise, good Rinaldo, to make inquiries about his behavior before you visit him. My lord, I intend to. Indeed, well said, very well said. And look here, sir. Do find out first what Danes what Danes there are in Paris, and how they came to be there, and who they are, and what means they have, and where they lodge, and what company they keep, and how much they spend. Discovering by means of this roundabout and vague sort of questioning that they know my son, you'll get nearer to the real point that you could by being straightforward. Pretend that you have some distant knowledge of him, saying, for example, I know his father, his friends, and some extent of him. Are you noting this, Ronaldo? Yes, very carefully, my lord. And to some extent, him. But, you might say, not well. But, but if he's the one I mean, he's very wild, addicted to so-and-so. There you can make up whatever you'd like. Mind you, nothing so bad that dishonors him. Watch that. But, sir, this is most the frivolous, wild, and commonplace misdemeanors that are usually regarded as going in hand with youth and liberty. I am skipping a page. There we go. Such as gambling, my lord? Yes, or drinking, fencing, swearing, quarreling, or whoring. Or whoring is a very hard thing to say. You can go for that. My lord, that would dishonor him. Truly no, because you can tone it down by telling. You mustn't scandalize him in another way by saying he is guilty of being a libertine. That's not my meaning. But touch upon his faults so artfully that he may appear to be they may appear to be blemishes caused by freedom and the impetuous of a lively mind. A wildness that comes from a lack of discipline, to which most men are subject. Hey, Brittany, can we bump the air down just a touch? I'm going to. I'm gonna do it. Oh shit, it's 84. What? How? Probably. So it's gonna struggle to get down. It's fine. Ooh, it's a toasty in this house. When our power flickered out, the air was like, meh. And it's very warm in the house. And Bo, I'm getting sweaty. Pathways are now opened. They're talking to me and bark. I see an octopus. I think Ed wants me to go to Pirates next. What level am I? Yeah, Pirates next. Yes. Begin your voyage. Arg. Arrip. Is the air going? Hold on. Yes. Oh, Jesus. I need to find my marker. I think that's my marker. What if it was Spooky Stream? We'll have Spooky Stream in October. Look forward to that in October. I just ordered the game for it. Oh shit, we are. They're right next to each other. So. Oh, that's really funny. I don't have a normal... This is the normal PS4 stage, screen. It's fine. Gummy, mission completed. What the fuck does that mean? What is this crystal tornado? Yeah, that's a little boozle for me. Where is my marker? I don't see it. Hold on, is there a map? Zone map. Tornado is a super boss. Don't want that. I don't I don't like this. Get your heart tags ready. It begins. My throat is killing me. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We have it low enough. Oh, is this the song? Probably. Alright, where was I? But my good lord, why why should you do this? Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord, I would like to know. Well, sir, here's my scheme, and I believe it's a fair device. You're attributing these slight defects to my son. A bit of a shop soiling, as it were. Well now, the man that you are chatting to, the fellow you wish to interrogate, knowing the young man that you are talking about to be guilty of the aforementioned imperfections, you can be sure he'll naturally agree with you. Like this, dear sir, or something to friend or gentleman. According to whatever it is that's the correct form to address the man of his country. Very good, my lord. And then, sir, he does this. Polonius has lost his train of thought. What was I talking about? Confound it, I was saying something. Where did I leave off? At he confines to you like this? At he confines to you like this. Yes, indeed, he confines thus. I know that gentleman. I saw him yesterday, or the other day, or at such time and such, or such and such. And as you say that he was gambling, that he was drunk, that he was squabbling at tennis. Tennis! Speaking of, sports is coming up. I still haven't made the poster. I saw him enter this place of business, namely a brothel, and so forth. Did you see? Your use of falsehood as a bait means that you catch a big fish. The truth. That's the way that men of brains and understanding, with roundabout methods and devious inquiries, find out the real truth by indirect means. You'll achieve this with my son if you employ my aforementioned lesson and advice. You have my meaning, have you not? I may, my lord, I have. Goodbye, and fare you well. Thank you, my lord. Keep an eye out for him. I shall, my lord, and let him have his fling. Surely, my lord. He bows and leaves, and then Ophelia enters, and she is stressed out. This controller is going crazy, and Polonius says, farewell. Well now, Ophelia, what's the matter? Oh, my lord, I've been so frightened. With what, in God's name? My lord, I was sewing in my room. Lord Hamlet confronted me with this clothing all unbuttoned, without a hat, his stockings dirty, his lacking garters, and fallen round his ankles, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking together, and with a haunted look, as if he had been let out of hell to describe its horrors. Mad for love? Mad for love of you? My lord, I do not know, but frankly, I'm afraid he is. She's kind of misunderstanding that he's going crazy, that he's playing off as crazy, so that, you know, people leave him alone so he can do his secret deeds. But she's thinking, oh yeah, he's just madly in love with me. Which he kind of is, but kind of isn't. It's fine. What did he say? He took me by the wrist and gripped my hand. And gripped my hand, not me hand. She's not a pirate, but we are in the pirate world. That's a very stressful looking photo. Whew! When he stretched out his arm and with the other hand like this, across his brow, he studied my face with intensity, as if he intended to draw it. He stayed like this for a long time. Finally, after shaking my arm a little and nodding his head up and down 3 times like this, she nods slowly and solemnly. He sighed He sighed so piteous and profound that it seemed to shatter his entire body and end his life. Having done that, he let me go, and with his head turned back over his shoulder, he seemed to find his way without using his eyes, because he went outside without their help, and at the last kept them fixed on me. Come along with me, I'll find the king. This is love at the most extreme. Its violent nature leads to suicide as often as the passions of every afflicted mankind. I'm sorry. Now that you have spoken hastily of him I'm sorry. Now, have you spoken hastily of him recently? No, my good lord, but as you have ordered, I returned his letters and refused to let him visit me, which is the problem. This has unhinged his mind. I'm sorry I hadn't sized him up more accurately. I was afraid he was only trifling and meant to ruin you. Bother my suspicious nature. By heaven, this is the characteristic of the older generation, to be mistrustful as it is for youth ones to be naive. Come, let us go to the king. This must be reported. Secrecy might cause more grief than discourse will give offense. Come. And thus acts Act 2, Scene 1 at perfect timing. That's some perfect timing. Wait. Alright, we're good. Yo, it's hot.
Get rid of them quick.
Can I just ignore these guys?
Who's shooting at us?
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
I'm going to. Oh yeah, we have a new Keyblade. That's right. Is it good? I can't equip it now.
Here comes some more.
Get away, you barnacles!
Just jump into it.
Heal.
Oh. Goofy, Donald, if someone doesn't help me, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm raging in my Cajun.
Okay.
What is Johnny Depp doing? What does he do? What is this?
Don't get hit.
knows who's doing this.
Oh, the frame rate on those guys is real bad.
Try this. So long.
Donald, are you gonna help me or not?
Thank you.
I got anxious.
So long. Back off. I know what to do. You're through. Go get him.
Don't have magic yet.
Yeah. 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 There. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Yo. That was fine. Everything's fine. It is hot. I gotta say, we're plowing through this. We've read like 40 pages so far today. That's something. Act 2, Scene 2. The King's Court. A flourish of trumpets announcing the king. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. They're the guys. But they die. Sorry. They're all in the place. Lots of attendants. We're on a roll. Indeed we are. And how are we with the sync? I'm gonna stall a little bit. How are we with syncs? We good? I think we're good. Is it Kieran? No, it's not Kieran Knightley. Is it? Is it Kieran Knightley? Orlando Bloom. What a handsome man. Anyway. The king says, "Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Besides longing to see you, we sent to you in haste because we need your services. You've heard a little bit about Hamlet's transformation. I call it that since he's not the man he was physically or mentally. I cannot imagine what has disturbed him like this, other than his father's death. I'll ask you both, having been brought up with him since childhood, and ever since being intimately antiquated with his lifestyle and habits, to agree to stay here in our court for a while, so that by your companionship, you can get him to enjoy things again and discover, as far as the opportunity allows, whether there is something we don't know about that's causing his affliction, which we can put right once it's revealed." Well, how about that? The Queen saying this. "Good gentleman, he has talked about you a great deal, and I'm quite sure that there are no two men alive, with whom he is more intimate." Which isn't true. He's got our boy Horatio. We love Horatio here. If you would be kind enough to show us so much courtesy and goodwill as to spend time with us for a while, and peruse for our hopes, your stay will be royally rewarded. Rosencrantz to this, "As your sovereign rulers, both your majesties might order us to fulfill your requests, wishes rather than to request us. But we, Guildenstern, we both obey. and offer ourselves to the utmost of our abilities as your loyal servants, ready to be commanded. Thanks, Rosencrantz and kind Guildenstern. Thanks, Guildenstern and kind Rosencrantz. I would ask you to I would ask you to visit my too much altered son immediately. Go go one of you and take these gentlemen to where Hamlet is. Guildenstern, pray heaven that our presence and our endeavors will be pleasing and helpful to him. Amen to that, says the queen. So they all leave, leaving Polonius to enter to address the king. Polonius says to the king, I'm glad to... And remember, the king right now is Claudius, who is Hamlet's uncle. I think we knew that, but I like to establish that again. This cutscene is too long. These scenes are too long. Polonius, I'm glad to say that the ambassadors from Norway have returned, my good lord. You have always been the bearer of good news. Have I, my lord? I assure your majesty that my duty and my soul are dedicated alike to the God and to my gracious dedicated alike to my God and to my gracious king. And I think, unless this brain of mine isn't as shrewd as it once was, that I have found the actual cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Oh, more than that, I'm longing to hear. First, admit the ambassadors. My news will be the dessert to follow their great feast. Do the honors yourself and bring them in. Polonius goes. The king, turning to his wife, says, he tells me, my dear Gertrude, that he has found the origin of your son's disorder. I have no doubt it is none other than the obvious one: his father's death and our over hasty marriage. Which, I mean, kind of. I'm skipping a page. We're good. Well, we'll question him. Polonius re-enters with Voltimand and Cornelius, who are the ambassadors from Norway. Come, my good friends. Voltimand, tell us what message you have from our brother, the King of Norway. A most favorable response to your greetings and requests. As soon as we broached the matter, he sent orders out to disband the army levied by his nephew, which he had taken to be in preparation against the King of Poland. When he looked into it more carefully, he found that it was indeed directed against your highness. We're playing the game now. Sailing. Directed against your highness, whereupon grieved he had been misled in his sickness, old age, and powerlessness, that he sent Fortinbras orders restraining him. In brief, he obeys, he rebuked by the king, and but specifically vows in front of his uncle never again to challenge your majesty. At this, the old king, overcome with joy, gives Fortinbras an annuity of 3,000 crowns and a commission to employ against Poland and the soldiers he had levied earlier, together with a request and the details of which are here. He hands the king a document, and that might please your majesty to give safe passage through your dominions for this expedition. Excuse me. With such precautions and terms as they are within set down. I am pleased with that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. I am pleased with that, and when we have more time, we'll read, answer, and think about the business. Meantime, we thank you for your successful efforts. Take some rest. Tonight we'll feast again. Welcome back. And then they leave, leaving Polonius, the king, and the queen together. I didn't read any of that. But I don't have a map. Oh, you know they're evil because they got glowy balls.
There's homeless on those ships.
Ready the cannons.
Yo, I sunk it. Wow. Really? The sun to direct me. Oh, and a compass that doesn't point the right direction. Yo, Paint Jumper Jordan. What's up, buddy?
So, we do have a destination, right?
This world sucks. Everything about this world sucks. Polonius to this says, a happy outcome, my king and queen to debate what kinship should be, what duty what duty is, why day is day, and night is night, and time is time. Duty, Brittany said duty. Therefore, since consensus is the essence of good expression and long-windedness and only external ornamentation, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. I call it mad because to define true madness wouldn't be one that was mad oneself. But let that pass. The queen, bored with the man's verbrosity, more content and less style. Madam, I swear, I'm using none at all. That he is mad, it's true. That it is true, it is a pity, and it is a pity that it is true. Rather subtle, but I'll let it go because I wouldn't indulge in wordplay. So let's grant that he is mad. It now remains to find out what is the cause of the effect, or rather, the cause of this defect. Ha! That's a good one. That's a good line right there. Which this effect must have a deceitful source. Therefore, it remains. Then he loses his train of thought. This is what remains, therefore. Take note. I have a daughter that is, until she marries, who is her dutifulness and obedience mark. Dutifulness and obedience, mark what I say, has given me this. Now draw your own conclusions. Now draw your own conclusions. And he reads, to the celestial and my soul, idiot, the most beautiful Ophelia. He's calling his soul an idiot. That's a bad word, a vile word. Beautified. The most beautified Ophelia. A vile word, and there it is once more. Thus, this letter is sent to her excellent white bosom, etc., etc. Did this come from her to her from Hamlet? My good madam, be patient. I'll reveal all. Doubt that the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun does move. Doubt truth to be a liar. But never doubt I love. Oh dear Ophelia, I am bad at poetry. I have no skill in verse to express my sufferings. But that I love you more than anyone else. Much more, believe me. Adieu. There's the word. Adieu. Yours ever most dearly, lady, as long as I live, Hamlet. My daughter has sworn to me this out of obedience, and in addition, she has told me the courtship, as it proceeded, the means employed, and where they met. The king to this, how she responded to his love. How do you regard me? As faithful as a faithful and honorable man, and so I would wish to be. What would you have thought when I saw your passionate love affair taking off, and I recognized it? I must tell you that before my daughter told me. What would you have thought from my Majesty, your from dear Majesty, your Queen, here to have thought? If I'd be more of a go-between, or if I'd suppressed my conscience, or looked upon your love without attracting much importance to it, what would you have thought? No, I got down to work and said to the young maiden, Lord Hamlet is a prince out of your class. This must stop. And when I gave her orders, she locked herself away from him. Admit no messengers, receive no love tokens. Having done this, she went further to the following of my advice, and he, rejected, to cut a long story short, fell into a depression. Then couldn't eat, then couldn't sleep, and then went into a decline, then went delirious, and then by this process reached the madness which he's now suffering from, which we all mourn. The king to Gertrude, do you think this is it? It could be, very probable. Has there ever been a time, I'd like to know, when I've positively said this is so, when it was proved otherwise? Not that I know, says the king. Polonius, pointing to his head and shoulders. Take this from this, that I'm not right. Given the evidence, I'll find out the truth, even if it is hidden in the center of the earth. How can we trust that? How can we trust it out further? You know that he sometimes walks for hours on end here in the lobby? So he does indeed. At such a time... I'm dying. So he does indeed. At such a time, I'll bring my daughter this way. You and I will be behind the wall tapestry. Remember this tapestry. You and I will be behind the wall tapestry, watching the encounter. If he does love her, and he hasn't lost his reason because of it, let me cease to be the minister of state and run farm and wagons. We'll try it. Hamlet enters, reading a book. Look how sadly the poor wretch comes, reading. Says the queen. The queen is saying this. Tapestry, taking notes, exactly. Polonius says, "Go away, both of you. Please, away. I'll approach him more intimately, if you would be so kind." So the king and the queen, they all leave. Polonius says, "How is my good lord Hamlet?" "Well, God have mercy on you." "Do you know me, my lord?" "Extremely well. You are a fishmonger." "Not I, my lord. When I wish you were, then I wish you were such an honest man." "Honest, my lord?" "Sir, yes. To be honest, it is the world. To be honest, as this world goes, it is one. It is one man in 1,000. It's very true, my lord." Hamlet, reading from the book. Because it is the sun can beget. Because if the sun can beget maggots to the carcasses of a dead dog, it being an excellent breeding ground. To Polonius, "Have you got a daughter?" "I have, my lord." "Don't you let her walk the sun? Conception is a blessing." But since your daughter may conceive, watch, my friend. How about that? Polonius says, "How about that?" to a side. Always harping on my daughter. Yet he didn't know me at first. He said I was a fishmonger. My controller is vibrating. He's gone. He's far gone. And in my youth, to tell the truth, I suffered extremely in the cause of love. Very like this. I'll speak to him again. What are you reading, my lord? Words. 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 Which is a very important line. What is the matter, my lord? Between who? Which I think is a great little piece of comedy in here. He is taking matter to mean a quarrel. "I mean, what is the matter of your reading, my lord?" "Slander, sir." The satirical rogue says here that old men have gray beards, and their faces be wrinkled, and their eyes oozing thick discharge, and they are a considerable lack of brains, together with the very weak thighs. All of which, sir, I must fervently believe, though I do not think it's deceit to have it written down like this. As for yourself, sir, you have grown old like me, and if you go backwards, like a crab. A crab! Polonius to the side, though this is madness, there is a sense in it. Will you come out in the air, sir? Into my grave? Finally, I can stop reading. There's a lot going on in the scene, and you can super dissect it, but Hamlet is trying to appear as crazy, but he's also trying to get as much information as he can. It's super great. Watch the David Tennant version of it on YouTube. It's great. Woo! Air skirmish! Close. I didn't read any of that. I assume it's just this. Oh my god, I'm flying around. I am doing a very bad job, so down is down. Okay. I cannot believe I am messing up the controls this badly. Can I not change in the menu? Blast his ass. This is awful. What? Oh. Yeah. This is pretty terrible. Where's my guy?
Come on!
What? Oh, I have to fucking air step bullshit. Oh, please don't destroy this Black Pearl thing. This fight is bad. This is bad. Wow, I can't wait to continue to hear this beep.
The big one's still firing at the ship.
Like, it's just boring. Like, it's boring. Hey, did showing off my fence count as toy talk? Please. Oh, please air step. It didn't air step. Wouldn't it be awful if I died right now? Oh! Ah, correctly on this. I guess you're right. It is so hot in my house. I just want it to cool down. I don't even know what this is. It's a bird.
All right. Huh?
We got it though. All right. Treat a little bit more. Because this scene is great. I have no idea where I was. Into my graves, Hamlet. Watch the cutscene.
Donald? Goofy? Where are the others?
After you fell, we came looking for you. I guess they must have kept going.
Oh. And I was so happy that we got to see them again.
That eager to sail under Captain Jack Sparrow?
Oh?
Jack!
What? Why did a crab fall out of his ass?
Perhaps you'll consider an arrangement. One which requires nothing from you but information.
Regarding the Brethren Court, no doubt. In exchange for fair compensation. Square my debt with Jones. Guarantee my freedom.
Of course. It's just good business.
Were I in a divulgatory mood, what then might I divulge?
Everything. Where are they meeting? What are their plans?
The fence is not a
Shall
toy?
we?
What?
Shall we what?
Some pirate won't get anywhere without a ship.
Why don't we have a boat?
let's go get one.
We just had a boat.
Oh. Yes.
I don't understand anything that's going on.
Sora and Jack sure are cut from the same cloth.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. All the power undersea you ever wish for, be yours.
Free her how?
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing really. I'm good.
Sora does the thing that you're not supposed to do. That therapy is supposed to teach you to talk about your feelings and not suppress them. He's not doing the correct thing. He's supposed to talk about his feelings, and he's not doing that. Thanks, NDL, for the cutscenes. Treasure. Oh, I'm dying here. Donald's not gonna help me. Who is that? Oh, it's Goofy. I know him. Yo, let's get a save. We've not saved in forever. What is it, Jack?
Oh, I'm afraid I won't be joining you underwater, mates. Let's just say I don't have the gills.
Sora has gills? I know I've got these. 8-bit blast. I don't know how to check those, but you know what you can do. Oh, I don't think I can cook here. Wait, can't I cook from here? Let's do some cooking. We're approaching the time where I'm like, I'm getting hot and sweaty, and I'm like, I'm ready to be done. So let's cook. How about that? Well, let's make a ratatouille. Oh, I can't make it. I don't have eggplant. I can't make anything new? Oh, let me break an egg.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. We did it.
I'm gonna cook it again. No, too hard.
Sorry. All right. We did it.
I don't remember the rat's name. It's like... Oh, don't tell me. What is the cat? What's the rat's name?
Nice. All right. We did it.
You told me, Remy. Oh man, I had to remember.
Nice. All right. We did it.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying breaking the eggs. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Nice.
I'm really good at it. I feel like I'm really good at this.
We did it.
Leave the bistro.
Eggs are complicated. They should cost like $100 each.
We love the eggs. 3 eggs for the cake. Thanks, Catman. I forgot to turn on the correct alerts, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. There's a Winnie the Pooh land? I thought Winnie the Pooh was done.
Come on! There's still more of this island to explore.
Can I get there quickly? Hi, 5-year-old. Hello, child. How are you, child? I hope you've not heard me swearing. How does child feel about Shakespeare? Start them early. I don't even know how to get there. Merlin should be sitting outside the bistro. Okay. We do love Merlin. I hope Child is having a good weekend. This Child is probably going to start school soon. Did I forget to put bingo? No, I put bingo in the thing, right? Sure did. I'm a genius. Kindergarten in September. OMG. Okay, can I find the bistro? There it is. At Merlin. I do love Merlin, and I would love to see a scene, but it's fine. I would like to finish this scene as well. How much longer is it? This is long. Good lord, we are not going to finish the scene today. This is so... No, we're done. I'm not reading anymore of this. This is another 40... This is another 30 pages. Nope. Nope. My voice is too bad.
Ah, yes, the book. That's right. Behold. Hey, this is...
We'll start stream next time by... We'll start stream by finishing the scene next time.
Well, that's what you need to find out.
Paint or digital? I feel like I'm better with traditional paint and not digital art.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Take care.
Yes, and good luck.
I really should have just looked at my equipment and played around with that, because I could have upgraded that, and now we're getting into this. What? Oh, print or digital. We know I cannot read. It is so hot. Both. Both. I like both.
Sink, sink, sink. Sink, sink, sink. Pooh Bear!
I like both.
You okay?
I read Why do they look so weird?
You're home. Huh? Good to see you, Pooh. And you too, Piglet.
They look so, like this part of the game doesn't
You're
look
not in
finished.
trouble? But I thought something odd must be going on.
Let me see. I don't remember anything oddish, but perhaps.
Anyway,
Sink,
both.
sink, sink.
Oh, we've got trouble.
I read faster if I'm reading from digital.
Would that be the rabbit?
See, this is the digital art.
Sorry, please continue.
Like if I hadn't been seeing the Kingdom Hearts like look before this, I would have liked it. But now this is weird.
Who's this?
It's okay. He's my friend.
Hi, I'm Sora.
And I'm Lumpy. It's nice to meet you. Ah.
I'm exhausted.
Suffering.
Oh my god!
Stomp around a little louder, why don't you?
Oh.
I forgot about Gopher.
I'm sorry.
I kind of like it when the ground gets bouncy.
Well, I suppose if something has to bounce. Huh?
Oh my god, the whistle.
Speaking of,
Is it Tigger? It's Tigger.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Back for some more bouncing, Sora?
Tigger!
Come on, let's go! You too, Roo!
Yippee! Me too, me too. I want to bounce.
Oh yes, it is time for...
Probably gotta look at the scene. And here we are just watching these children.
Oh, I remember now. Rabbit's trouble is harvest-related.
Well, thank you for remembering.
How old is Winnie the Pooh?
Never. Excuse me.
Would anyone else care to remember why we're here?
As I recall, we
Also,
can
like,
help you with
here,
your garden, Rabbit.
95. He is,
After
yeah,
which
you're right.
perhaps you'll invite us in for
But
some
like, no.
agricultural
The, not the thing. But how old is he here?
No,
Or is he just
we'll see about
ageless?
that, Pooh. Now, the garden
I'm also a little disturbed that we have these real life animals. Like, Rabbit is an animal. He's an animal.
What?
Gopher, an animal. Owl, an animal. But Winnie the Pooh, he's stuffed, and we know that. How do I leave this place? Can I leave? I can't leave. They won't let me go. There's the save point. I'm not talking to these people. We're done with this. I'm done. I'm so done. Title screen. I can't leave this place. I have to do this. What have I done? I have made a grave error. I have made a mistake.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem.
Where?
Let's see. Let's see.
This is all optional, isn't it? Where is this thing?
Let's see. Got it.
What? Unbelievable. No, I can save, but I can't leave. I have to stay here. I want to do it anyway. Okay. I've forgotten how to change weapons. Cool. What's wrong? But the Kingdom Blade is good. The Kingdom Blade was better. It's better than literally all the others. It's better than everything else I have. I mean, not really. Okay, maybe not.